Yo, what is up, dickheads? Back once again today for our newest show on the roster, Bear. Okay, so I really enjoyed last week's episode, so depending on how much I enjoyed this episode and how much it makes me want to watch the next one, we may do a double header today. I know I do it with Barry quite often, so I don't really see an issue with it, because, I mean, we have 2 live action shows a week, one of which I do 2 episodes of, so why not do 2 episodes of the other? And I don't know why, I feel like sometimes I am like satisfied with 1 episode of anime, because I feel like they've normally got a bit of like a conclusive story within that 1 episode. But with live action, I feel like I don't get enough from just watching 1 episode. I feel like I always need more. So we're probably gonna do 2 today. We may not. So in all fairness, if you only see 1 come out, then hate me as you will, but that's just how we're doing it. Other than that, we're ready to go today. I've been on my little run this morning, got the last dregs of my iced coffee left, and we are ready to rumble. So what happened at the end of last episode? I can't remember. I know he was getting to know, well, not really getting to know the staff, but he was like trying to, get the staff used to what he was doing. We had the new girl there, who was obviously far more on our main character. What's his name? Kami? I think it's Kami. I may be way off on that, but I'm fairly sure it's Kami. She was more on his kind of work ethic vibe, very similar from like professional kitchens rather than from like a smaller sandwich place kind of kitchens, which there would obviously be a clear difference, but this guy's trying to he's trying to get it out of whatever kind of debt or whatever it is they're in at the moment. So fair enough. And obviously there's a bit of a disgruntlement. There we go, new word, add that to the dictionary. Disgruntlement, what does it mean? I don't even know. But there's a bit of a disagreement like between the 2 sides basically, and then he's got his cousin who I'm guessing was running the store before he got there, like in between his brother's passing and him being there, or whilst his brother was there, was like a second in charge kind of character. But obviously now Kami's here, so we're gonna see how this all goes. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the first episode. I don't know what it was. Thinking back on it now, I don't know what it was that grabbed me so much. But something did. I enjoy food. Maybe it was the food. Probably was the food. But anyway, let's jump straight into this one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we keep having these little flashbacks as well to his like professional cooking career.
23, 4 people.
New York a year ago.
Broken sauce, chef. Need a minute.
Yes, chef.
It is weird that this is so common in the cooking industry, because in all fairness, don't get me wrong, it's very chaotic to run a good kitchen. But I think you can very easily run a good kitchen without it being so strict and demanding. Don't get me wrong, everything's on time constraints, so it's kind of hard to be kind of like extremely loose with things. But I don't think it's necessary to be so crazily over the top. But don't get me wrong, now saying that, I could 100%, if I came from a professional kitchen to this kitchen, oh God, I'd feel horrible.
Why am I using a toothbrush, chef?
It's about consistency.
Every level. Lord, you talking
Oh
about
my
mine?
God, I'm sorry, I really hate the cousin character. He's so annoying. He's a moron. He's just a moron.
Let me tell you something. No, for real. We're all...
Does anyone ever order the ice cream?
I forgot we had ice cream.
Punch cards and everything. So old school. I feel like I would just enjoy doing that though. Don't know why. Maybe not if I got called out for being late, but I mean, I think I'd enjoy it in the moment. I like the way they kind of like, the lens is like unfocused on the outside. It's kind of like a blurred. Nice shot. This is a surprisingly artistic show, if you know what I mean by that. Like the way it's shot, the way it feels. Everything feels like there's a reason for all of it.
Rest for at least 30 minutes.
I mean, the CGI wasn't the best on the fire there, but in all fairness, it was a cool scene, so I'll give it credit. He closes his windows.
I feel the same about drops. I feel a bit rare in the shoes and the watch. All those Preston socks. Or that just
Bedtime?
Always, what's up?
I just want FX.
I like this girl, but I feel like she's doing too much for where she is right now. Like, how are they...
Yo, I can handle this myself, cousin.
Why does he hate her so much already? I feel like it's because he's not been keeping shit,
I also know
you know,
that on
up to
the
standards.
that, it's not necessarily flour that's expensive. I saw him drive in this morning.
I'm telling you, beware of bitches with little notebooks. Sydney walked in here a couple days ago, and now she running shit just like that, or fucking willowy and scribbling.
Well, here's an idea, bitch. You give an idea. Do something. Be productive. Don't just go in there and do the same crap you do every day. Bring something new, just one time, and then I'll listen to you. You're crazy.
Sydney. Look, I'm sure this is...
Why does this... I swear to God, I don't move my computer, but it just somehow slips further and further into screen. I don't get it.
Okay?
Happens all the time. I set it up before we start recording, and then instantly it's in the camera frame. I don't know how it happens. Maybe I am doing it. I should have worn a black top, the glary.
Yo,
Nah, just
Fortunately, these
I'm sorry.
violations leave me no choice. I award you a C.
no. Wait, me fucking cock.
There's no cock in house, dude.
Shut the fuck up,
The chaos is hilarious at times in the show, I have to admit, though. I love it.
Fuck up.
This is what would make me want to work in a kitchen, I have to admit. The fucking chaos of it. The just... the.
How do you know they're not your cigarettes?
I don't like the cousin. I feel like he knew they were his cigarettes when he checked his pockets when they were talking about it. And then now he's saying, how do you know it's not your cigarettes? Like, come on, man.
That's your seat.
all right. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go to the hardware store.
I don't care.
Recording.
Is that what that's
Recording. Message me, man. Just message me. I can see the texts.
Fix that fucking sound.
Yeah,
Fix that fucking
chef,
sound.
I'm
Please
gonna
fix that fucking sound.
I will fix it. Fac always fixes it. The kids come in, they break it. What happens? I fix the balls. Fac always fixes the balls. Fix it! I fix the balls!
I feel like this is going to be good bonding for these two, though. These two need to bridge the massive gap between them.
Nobody give a fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Wait, what is it with
but
the...
none of that
Get off the screen,
like,
man.
messed up the wall that we're here to fix.
Fuck that.
So
He's giving me crap about not letting...
Here.
No. I got this.
This guy needs to accept help.
then, you know.
That changes everything.
It really does, though. I mean, like, why are you just, like, disregarding these amazing accomplishments he's got? For what reason? Why does he hate him so much?
He'll be good. Like, I know you know that. Like, it doesn't have to be a place where the food is shitty and where everybody acts shitty and feels shitty. Like, it could be a good, legit spot.
Okay, you know what, Sydney? You're getting a little aggressive.
Good scene having no one talking back on the other side of the phone.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Actually thinking right now, I could maybe understand... Yeah, he knew that was his cigarettes when he ate it. But I can understand why he hates Carmi. Because obviously, if his brother was his best friend, he left to go do all this good stuff. And, you know, Michael took a lot of the brunt of it and then eventually got to him. I could see how he could blame Carmi a little bit for that.
I got the wrong.
A little bit, not entirely. He's his own person.
he did.
You didn't say anything.
What are you making?
Pete seems like a bit of
It's chicken.
bit of a wet lettuce.
Look, I'm people love the food.
This angle makes my arms look really big, but they're not at all.
Chefs always say a big part of the job is taking care of people, right?
Yeah, no, I guess.
Okay, well, you can't really do that if you're not taking care of yourself then.
Front. Yeah. I'll be right there.
You better not do anything with that fucking letter other than give it to Carmi, man. Come on, man. Why? That's gonna have something important written in it. I can only feel it now. Okay, I like it. It seems like it's running a little bit more smooth. I like it. I like it. Was it not his cigarette? It was his cigarettes. Ah.
Fuck. Get away from.
Is that it? That was not half an hour. It was half an hour. I don't know if I spoke much. Okay, so okay, this reaction might be kind of short, because I think I forgot to speak for half of it. Surely, I feel like I didn't speak that much, but I feel like it definitely wasn't half an hour. Damn. Okay, well that flew by. Okay, we will do a double header then today because I feel like this isn't going to be too hard to edit. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying this. I feel like this second episode, we got a whole load of like kind of like things coming together a lot more. First episode was chaotic. This episode was chaotic, but you can see the small improvements that they were making. So that's good. But damn, this is actually, I'm loving it more and more each episode. I love the kind of like, it's not just like your normal show. There's like a flair to it. There's like I don't know who directed this. Who directed this? Doesn't say who the director is, but I really like I don't know. I just like it. I don't know what more or less to say than that. I feel like I haven't really registered what even went on that episode. Had a wall that needs to be fixed, you know, that's no one's fault other than the people who are already working there. So cousin, that's his fault. Although he always calls Carmi cousin, I'm gonna call him cousin until I get used to his name because I think I've forgotten it. It's like Whack. I forgot it. Fack. I think it might be Fack. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that was great. We're gonna do another episode, so wait right here, and I'll see you in like 10 seconds. Peace.